my screen. I am going to stop my video, but I'll share my screen and then we'll just go through a PowerPoint. So basically giving you an introduction to Progress to Work. So I'll let... Can everyone see this screen okay?
I can.
Yeah? Okay. You can see the chat, Lisa, so you can tell me if anyone's got any problems.
So welcome everyone to an introduction into Progress to Work.
Well, so yeah, my name's Davy. I'm the employment trainer with Progress to Work and the Opportunity Centre. I'll let Lisa.
I'm Lisa. I'm Lisa and I'm the therapeutic worker at Progress to Work at the Opportunity Centre.
Okay, so we'll just go through. We've got a bit of a video for you to watch, which gives you a better overview of the programme than we could probably explain from our manager. And then we've got a couple of slides and a bit of information on the Bradford Employment Hub as well. So I'll just get started. So today's objectives, like I said, is just understanding what the Progress to Work project is, understanding who can access our support and how, and a chance for you to kind of meet a few of us from the team and just get an overview of how the different types of team members can support you. So we're going to start off with an introduction from our manager, Donna. So hopefully you'll all be able to hear the sound on this. Hi, Donna. Do you want to just introduce yourself?
Yes, of course. Hi, my name is Donna Ullman and I am the project manager for the Progress to Work project.
And what is Progress to Work?
We are a project funded by Aspire iGen and part funded by the European Social Fund with the aim of helping individuals move closer to the labour market. We aim to provide a wraparound service to suit each individual. We can offer volunteering opportunities, therapeutic services, group work and employment-related training, one-to-one guidance and support, and job searching and in-work support. And that's it in a nutshell.
Brilliant, thank you. And who do Progress to Work support? So like who can access this service?
So we do have eligibility criteria in line with the European social funding element that we have, but we hope to meet people for over 25 years old. They have to be unemployed and they have to have the right to live and work in the UK.
Brilliant, thanks. And what does Progress to Work offer by way of support for these individuals?
I am proud to say that I work with an enthusiastic trained team offering one-to-one guidance and advice, employability training and a therapeutic worker alongside volunteer coordinators, all here to support your choices and plans and aspirations to achieve your goals. The team are professional and friendly, and the main aim is to listen to what you'd like to get out of the project, build a smart action plan that will hopefully help you achieve that.
Thanks. And do you have an example of a client's journey with Progress to Work?
Yes, we did support one lady. Her background was that she had some volunteering experience within the community that she lived. She decided to join us and she met our key worker. The key worker obviously talked her through what she'd want to get out of the project, and that led her to accessing the employment trainers services to gain a bit more knowledge about what the labour market looks like and what's out there. Through that, we found that there was some confidence elements that she wanted to work on. So a referral was made so that the therapeutic worker could work with her and try and kind of ease those issues that she was experiencing. She then connected with the volunteer training coordinator to do some volunteering within digital and IT skills so she could kind of boost that element for herself as well. She then managed to secure an interview, which was really great to hear, through her job searching and the support that the team had given her. She then went back to the employment trainer to do some interview prep and make sure she's ready and she feels confident to take on that interview. And it was so great to hear that she actually managed to get that job, and it is within the community that she lives in. So she now works in that community. And amazingly, she line manages 3 people, so she's doing an absolutely fantastic job. And she's very proud of herself, and so she should be, that she took the right steps to get there. And we were so proud as a team to be able to help her get there. So yeah, that's one of the nicer stories that I like to tell people that want to join Progress to Work.
That's fantastic. Thanks so much for your time, Donna.
Thank you.
Okay, so hopefully that was a nice overview and introduction to our project. So we'll just go into this. This is a bit of our Progress to Work journey. So like Donna mentioned, the example within one of our clients, it's kind of about meeting your key worker and then being signposted out to our other services within our organisation. So our volunteer training coordinators, me, the employment trainer, Lisa, the therapeutic worker, and then connecting back with your key worker throughout that time, checking on your goals and what you want to achieve. And then hopefully by the end, you'll be exactly where you want to be, whether that's in employment or in some more training, or just closer back to where you want to be. So our services. So this is our volunteering training coordinators. We've got 2 at the moment. It's all about kind of helping you connect with volunteering opportunities that are available in your local area, maybe to get your foot in the door with the industry that you've not had experience in, or maybe just getting back into the flow of getting out and going to work. And it's all about tailoring it to your needs, so suiting your interests, your passions, and things that you want to do. So they're really kind of well knowledged in different industries and areas and people they can connect you with across Leeds, Bradford and Dewsbury. So yeah, that's something that you can connect with and they can support you with that. I'll just see if Lisa wants to add anything about the volunteer training coordinators.
No, I think you've said that really well, Davy. You've covered it all.
Brill, okay. Then you've got me, the employment trainer. So I offer employability training covering a couple of different strands. So whether that's overcoming barriers to employment, so things like growth mindset, confidence, time management, digital skills. So how to set up emails, things like that on a very basic level. Then looking at things like your personal branding, your own skills, helping you identify goals to see what kinds of jobs you'd like to aim for or what kind of training or courses you'd like to aim for. Thinking about identifying your own skills and strengths, whether that's moving careers from a different industry to another, so looking at what your transferable skills are. And then really employability skills in terms of how to job search, where to job search, creating a CV, how to update your CV, how to tailor it, thinking about cover letters, and then obviously interview skills. So understanding how to come across well in an interview, how to tailor your answers, and we can do mock interviews as well. There are some other services we can offer as well. Really, the training is tailored to what your needs are. So we would have that initial meeting and find out what your needs are and what kind of training you need. And then I would tailor that training to suit you, basically. So it could be a mix and match of all this stuff. There's no set program or time frame of how long it needs to last. It really is dependent on what you need. And I'll pass over to Lisa.
And this is my menu that I offer. So I do offer one-to-one sessions. They can be face-to-face, over Zoom or Teams, or over the telephone. Some clients do prefer that. I also offer some group therapy sessions, and here is a list of some of the things that I can offer. I can offer a light touch where we can look at some growth mindset, some relaxation sessions, or I can deal with clients that are having issues with anxiety or depression. Whatever their barriers are, when they're referred to me, we have an initial consultation to try and identify what their barriers are and what their goals are, and we take it from there, tailoring it to the individual's needs.
Well, and then finally we have our key workers. So we've got 5 key workers across the 3 different areas, so Bradford, Leeds and Dewsbury. And they're these lovely faces here. But it's all about them connecting with you. They'd be your first point of call. They'd kind of set up your initial action plan of what it is that you want to achieve and how to do that. And they'd be your middle point of contact between me, Lisa, and the volunteer training coordinators. So you'd always kind of have their support, regular meetings, whether that's face-to-face or on the phone. And they will be there to support you. And I think Donna might have mentioned this, but our service is usually set to like 6 months we support you, but then if you do find employment, you do still have a further 6 months of in-work support with us as well. So whether that's just checking in with your key worker or having some support from Lisa or myself to kind of support you with anything that you might need whilst you're in work. So we don't just leave you once you've got something. You know, the support is a real wraparound service, and it's something that we can provide you with once you start something as well. If you want to get in touch and get signed up, you just need to follow our website. So there's a little sign up page on there, and you just need to put in your basic details, and then one of our key workers will get in touch with you and get you kind of have that initial conversation and see if you meet the eligibility criteria like Donna mentioned, and just check that everything's a good fit, and then we would get you started and signed up on the program. So we can send this link out by email to everyone who's attended today, so you've got that, or I can copy and paste it in the chat once I've stopped sharing my screen. So then you can all have that link there if you know anyone who wants to sign up, or if you want to sign up yourself. And then I'll take questions at the end for everything, but this is just a bit on Bradford Employment Hub. So they couldn't be here today, so they have given me this information to share with you all. So I'm apologising in advance. I'm going to do a bit of reading off the screen, but it's all about they're supporting unemployed adults aged over 18, so they do differ to Progress to Work, because ours we can only really reach people who are over 25, so they can support younger people. They can support anyone within any BD postcode. So again, we have some criteria. It has to be certain postcodes within Bradford, whereas Bradford Employment Hub can support anyone from anywhere in Bradford. And it's all about going back into sustainable employment. So using a 6-month key worker and then having that in work support again once you've started something to really ensure that stability and sustainability. They offer a range of intensive employability service workshops, such as the Me Foundation Confidence Building, Moving On from COVID. They've got a very small team, but they're very, very friendly. Lisa can agree with that as well. They're a lovely team.
Indeed.
Yeah, really, really nice to work with and really approachable, really friendly. And they can arrange courses for you, whether that's IT, English, maths, vocational subjects, so things to get you kind of back on track if you are looking to enhance your job prospects. And they have a really good job outcome rate, and they're about to celebrate their 50th customer securing employment. So if you do want to get in touch with Bradford Employment Hub, these are their contact details, the lovely Jane. I will again share that number in the chat once I've stopped sharing my screen, so you can get in touch with Jane if you want to find out anything more. If it's something that you feel we can't support you with, Bradford Employment Hub probably can. But yeah, thank you very much. It's very short and sweet, but does anyone have any questions for us? Feel free to use the chat function if anyone wants to ask anything via there. I'm sorry, I've just realised that, Carol, you asked that question early on. Is Carol still in the chat? Oh no, she's left. Does anyone else have any questions?
There's no questions. We may have covered everything.
Well, hopefully. So I'll just paste some information into the chat for everyone. So Bradford Employment Hub. You can contact Jane. And if you are wanting to get in touch with Progress to Work or find out anything more from us, our contact details are all on our website here.
So I think that we've covered everything, and should we wrap it up there unless anybody does have any questions?
Yeah, anyone for any questions? Anything else you think we might not have covered? Anything you'd like to know?
Okay then.
Take
Well,
that as a
thanks everyone for attending.
Thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.